Alright, so we're back here with the R34 today. I've started stripping the car in preparation for removing the sound deadener and starting to seam weld the interior. So yeah, I think at this point in the build it'd be a good time to start noting stuff down, things I'm finding along the way that need to be sorted out before the car goes back together. So that way when I'm reassembling everything, I know, there's certain things that need to be addressed before the car's finished and whatnot. Just quality of life things more so than anything. So one of the first things that I've come up upon, well, I noticed this while I was driving the car to and from work, but this door here, I'm trying to get a good shot of this. Yeah, you can see it there. It doesn't really shut nicely. So you can hear it when the door shuts. It actually contacts the striker first before it closes. So yeah, there's that, and also this window. If you look at the window there, it's on a fair bit of an angle, and along this seal here there's a big gap while the door's open. And then if you shut the door, the gap disappears. It pushes the window back out. So you can sort of see it here that there's a fair bit of play in that glass. So when I end up pulling this door apart, I'll have to check out the rails and the reg in there and find out why that glass is moving. So yeah, that's one thing to note down. And yeah, another thing's the reason why it's doing that. The door's actually sloping down towards the rear of the car a bit. The hinges are flogged out. So I'll see if I can get a good shot of that. So yeah, looks like more so the play looks like it's in that upper hinge, but I'll replace both of them anyway. So yeah, there's a couple of things to note down. So I've already got this quarter trim out here, but right up in this corner here, it was really rattly, and you can see there that clip's broken. That hole over there didn't even have a clip in it. So yeah, that whole back corner of that quarter trim there was really rattly. You can see this trim here's, this plate, it's missing a bolt here, and another one down here. Oh, there's also another one here that's missing. So it's not too bad down the bottom. That's not too bad there. You come up the top here, makes a whole lot of noise. So that's no good. And then this trim up here, see if I can get the light to shine up there a bit better. So yeah, it makes quite a bit of noise there. You can even see that movement. So there's a fair bit of noise there. So yeah, there's a lot of vibration up in here. So that's another thing. And this plate on the back here is missing a fair bit of stuff. So there's bolt there that's missing, one down the bottom here, another one there, and this whole thing makes a fair bit of noise and it gets more noticeable over here. So yeah, that's as simple as just putting all the bolts back in. So yeah, for the sake of a couple of M6 bolts, it's quite annoying. I've got to continue stripping this out. I get the parcel shelf out, all these trims here out. Got to get it ready for the rear quarters, and then yeah, I can seam weld everything while all of it's apart. I've got this whole center section here pretty well done. I just need to get the little bits up with the wire wheel and get some spirits or solvent to clean the rest of the gunk off. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much of a difference this makes. When I did one of my old S12s, I put it all in a bucket and weighed it, and it was about 11 kilos worth of sound deadener. So the stuff on the floor of this is a fair bit thinner for the most part, so I'm not expecting to get that much out of it. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how much it weighs. So yeah, if anyone that hasn't done this before you,
best shot at it is just getting like a scraper like this. This one's got a strikeable end on it, and then you can get this under the edges, and then you just belt it with a hammer. It's the easiest way I've found to get it up. So yeah, just like that. It's yeah, super time consuming and a pain in the ass, but yeah, if you've got the if you get dry ice, you basically, easiest way I've found with the dry ice is you if you get it in the small little sections, it's better. You put it in a plastic bag, and then you just sit the plastic bag over these areas, wait for it to cool down, and then when you strike it like that, it comes off in bigger chunks. It almost as it shrinks, it almost peels itself off the floor. So yeah, definitely the preferred method, but I know getting hold of dry ice can be a little bit of a pain. So cool. Anyway, I'll yeah, stick to this and try and get as much up as I can, and yeah, catch back up after.
Alright, so pretty well run out of time this weekend. Didn't quite get as much done as I would have hoped, but most of the interior is done now with the sound deadener. This bit right up the back was a massive pain. This section here and this section here was a lot more gummy than the rest of it. I basically ended up having to use a butane torch to heat it up so the glue melt, and then scraping it off. Here's some that I haven't taken off yet, but this stuff here is a lot it's a lot more solid and dry. It doesn't have as much tacky glue in it, so this stuff comes off really easily in comparison. So yeah, that stuff was a huge pain in the ass. I just chucked the old box there on the kitchen scales. It's about 4.5 kilos so far, so should tip it just over 5, about 5.5 I think, once the wheel arches and the footwell's done. So yeah, I might leave this one here. It's dragging out a bit as it is, and I've still got a bit of work to do, so I'll finish the deadener off during the week, and then hopefully next weekend I can get to doing the seam welding, clean all of this stuff up, and yeah, go over all of that in the next one. So yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.